Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Neutral ASMR. I'm currently at my full-time job, waiting about 22 minutes, 23 minutes until I have to clock in. But I wanted to do a little ASMR in my back seat just for fun. Let me get comfortable. I'm also trying to not move so much because I feel like my car. Sorry, I feel like I'm screaming. I'm not whispering. I'm trying to not move so much because there's another person in the car next to mine, and I feel like if I move too much, the car starts to rattle and shake, and they'll probably be a bit suspicious. There also is a cop car. It's private security, and it's driving around parking lot. And it's just here to make sure that nothing pops off. Because there's a lot of stuff that ends up happening here at my job. And I'll be honest with you. I was shook to my core about a week ago when Chicago police showed up to my job, and I was stocking the shelves, minding my business, when I noticed two cops kind of circling around me like sharks, and I was like, maybe they're just looking for an item, because we have all kinds of people come through, healthcare workers, firefighters, businessmen, everyone is, still in uniform. So I didn't think too much about it. I just kept doing what I was doing. And then I walked over from one spot, from literally from A to B, from B to A to A to B. And I noticed them still, like, watching me specifically. And I was like, okay, no, that's not normal. And then as I turn the corner, they come around and they're like, hey, what time did you clock in today? And I was so taken back by it because I was like, you're not my boss, you're not my supervisor. Who are you? Whatever. I was just like, I clocked in at X amount of time, and they were like, oh, okay. And I was like, why are you asking me that? And they were like, oh, because you match a description. And I was like, what? Excuse me. And this was like in front of other customers, and I was like, how dare you? Like, what is your deal? So yeah, I was shook, and then I tried to use it to my advantage, and I ran to the office, and I was like, hey, I don't know what just happened, but they literally just told me that I match a description of an individual they're looking for. And I'm like, I like want to go home now. Excuse the public transit. Um, yeah, so they were like, no, it's all good. They're looking for somebody. I guess they pulled out a gun in the parking lot, and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes me feel so much better. Okay, cool. Not only are they about to gun me down on suspicion, but somebody else might gun me down when I walk out for my break. Great, cool. I didn't end up going home that day. I stayed, but yeah, after that I was like, anything could happen here on the south side of Chicago. It's really not that bad. There are some characters that come through, but it's really not that bad. So that's why we have private security because things do pop off. I don't want to keep talking about that. It's kind of putting me down a bit. So my birthday is coming up. My birthday is this Friday, and I'm excited because I'm going back to my hometown. I'm going back to my home state. I'm going to California. Um, Literally just for 24 hours. I booked a flight that day, and then I'll be coming back the next day. But I'm going out to see a close friend of mine, and we're just gonna hang out. And that's that's what I did last year. Last year, I booked a flight to California, and my friend Anna, who lives in South Carolina, came with me. That was for my 30th birthday, and then this year I'll be 31. So I was like, you know what? I really want to make it a tradition where I go back home for my birthday and just kind of like live like a local for a day, enjoy my time back home. I'm hoping next year I can do more than just a day. I'm hoping next year I can do maybe like a week or 3 days. 3 days is fine too. But the last year and this year I'm only doing a day. Just because like I can't afford any more than that right now. So I'm a little strapped on money, so a day, just a day for now. And earlier today, I was just like, should I go? Should I just cancel the flight? No, I better go. I don't know why I get in these little sometimes where I'm just like almost there, about to do the thing, and then something about me just wants me to pull back. And I think it's because my allergies have been getting so bad. I don't know if you can tell right now, but like I'm so nasally and congested, and I keep having to blow my nose. And yesterday was so bad. Yesterday, like around 10 p.m., like I couldn't even keep my eyes open without them burning. It was so bad. But this morning I was like, you know what? Let me just drink some water. Let me stay in bed. Let me just try to nap it off. And I'm glad I did that because I was gonna get up and do some DoorDash again. I'm strapped. Okay, so I'm trying to do everything and anything that I can to make some money. So I was gonna try to DoorDash for like a couple hours, but I just couldn't do it. I was like, well, if I'm gonna be at home, like, let me just work on a video for my other channel, my main channel. Um, I have a lot of editing to do. I have stuff to do for my other video, but I couldn't even do that because I was like, I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. But it's fine. I'm definitely giving myself some grace, and I'm trying to not be so hard on myself with all the things that I want to do and should be doing, but obviously can't because I'm just not feeling so hot. And then with an 8-hour day ahead of me in the retail space, I really needed to relax as much as I possibly can when I'm not feeling so hot, you know? So, yeah, trying to relax as best as possible. It's hard though for someone like me because I like to keep it moving, keep it pushing. I like to keep myself busy. So the anxiety starts to really take over, and I start feeling a bit frustrated because I want to knock those things out, but like I can't. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. I feel like some people might. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I've got my birthday coming up. We've got Pride next month, and then I feel like I have something going on in July. I don't know. Oh my god, I literally have not been into a concert in a while. When was the last time I went to a concert? Who did I see in concert? I feel like the last time I went to a concert was when I went to like Jingle Ball with my ex, and that was like 4 years ago. So tell me, like we saw Little Nas X, like a few other performers, and that was fun. But my point is, last month, because we're in May now, in April, I went from like going to no concerts to like three back to back. And I loved it. It was so much fun. For the first concert, I saw Miss Bashful, and she's just like raunchy and trashy, and she's such a diva and so like cunty. Hold on, here we go. Here comes the CTA, and she's gone. Yeah, Miss Bashful was so much fun. I like recently came across her music, and I love how Apple Music now lets you know who's gonna be in your area for concerts now, in the music app, and it's like so helpful. So when I saw that she was gonna be in the area, I was like, fuck it. Tickets are like $30. Why not? Let's do it. So that was the first one. And then, oh my god, there's this one girl. Her name is Six Sex. Six Sex. Six Sex. Six Sex. And I love her. She is such a baddie. She's from Argentina. And she's this little Latin firecracker artist. And she is like collabing with so many DJs in this like Latin tech. It's like Latin techno, reggaeton, like type of mix, and it's such a vibe. It's so good. I love her music. I got to see her in concert the week after I saw Miss Bashful, so yeah, that was back to back. That was amazing. I went to that one by myself because tickets sold out so fast, and I tried to get my friend who went to Miss Bashful with me to go, and he wanted to, but he didn't get his ticket in time, so yeah, he wasn't able to go with me. But he and I went to Cobra last week. Yeah, that was the third concert, Cobra, and oh my god, it was so much fun. I will say it was. She's a great artist. I love her. She's so much fun. But the show was a bit underwhelming, and I mean that in the nicest way. It was like two dancers, and the dancers were doing a lot of the dancing, but Cobra wasn't moving a lot. And I'm not gonna like tear her down because her music is so good, and I love her music. music and her style, her aesthetic, her aura. I love all of it, but I thought Miss Girl was gonna break it down a little more. Um, but I don't know, maybe she could have had some shit going on, you know, and she's still fairly new, so she's getting in there. She's getting in there. Um, but she was still great. I still had a good time, and she played all her bops, all her hits, and it was a good time. Here comes another train. Oh shit. Yeah, so Bo and I had a great time at those two concerts, especially Cobra. So I can't wait to see what other concerts we might go to this year. I have the neighborhood planned for November, so I'm excited. That's just me though, because I love the neighborhood, and I can't wait. Like I'm paying for the pit, so I'm gonna be in the pit, and I'm excited. I'm so ready. I'm just like thinking about it now, and I'm psyching myself out. All right, well, I have to get ready because I clock in like 7 minutes. I don't want to do this, but I got to. I gotta make that money, girl. The girls are in debt. The girls need money right now. So, all right, I'm gonna end this video. Let me know in the comments below if you like backseat ASMR. Cause I had a good time just sitting back here, just chatting.